think I'm live. Not live. Uh, Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Science Online. My name is Chris. Today we're going to continue on with the spooky season because spooky season. We're going to prototype gravestone, and we're going to do this in a two-part series. So it's going to be this week and next week. And the first thing we're going to do is I absolutely adore, and I hope my video is working. I absolutely adore October and all things spooky and Halloween. So what I do is I like decorate my entire house. I decorate the outside. I decorate the inside. And what I like to make are tombstones. So we're gonna make tombstones. This is Dave. He was a gooded turtle. Um, I also have, and I can't put these in front of the little camera, so you'll have to look at me. There's this one. That's one of the first ones I made. We got poor Rip that needs a little love for this year. Yeah, he's got a lot of pink showing through. So there are different ways to make them, and I'm going to go with the less expensive one. And what we're going to do today is we're going to make a gravestone for Halloween. We're going to decorate with cardboard. So what you're going to need is some cardboard. And I've got two side pieces right here. You can use tape, you can use hot glue. I'm going to do a little like fancy scalloped edge. You can see my edge right here. So that just means I'm going to cut it out. Whoop. Oh no! So I'm going to cut it out. Now again, if there are littles watching, you know the drill. Find a big. They can help you cut this out. You can do this with scissors, you can do it with a box cutter, you can do it with an X-Acto knife. Just remember to be very careful. And as always, sharp tools are safe tools. And I know that a lot of people are like, well, that doesn't make any sense. If you have a sharp tool, you're not going to be pulling at it. You're not going to be pushing on it or making poor decisions. So a sharp tool is a good tool. Again, my fingers are out of the way. For those people that are like, Chris, your fingers! No, I know where my fingers are. It's okay. Should have done scissors with this. But you know me and my box cutters. I had to do box cutters. Had to make it hard. Had to go with scallops. Sorry, the camera's moving. Let go. There we go. There's one edge. Why did I do this? Why? Why did I do this? Because I wanted it to look cool. Remind me next time. Somebody tell me, Chris, don't make a cool looking one. Just make it functional. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. There we go. Now I've got a creepy scallop edge. Transfer it to the other one. Line up the bottoms. Now, obviously, depending on what kind of glue you use, God, that's really long. Hold on. Super dangerous. Depending on what kind of glue you use and what kind of sealer is really going to depend on if this is an inside or an outside tombstone. Now, obviously, if all I do is put a little acrylic paint on this, this is cardboard. If it goes outside, what's going to happen to it? Cardboard and outside beans, it's going to melt. And we don't want that. So, if this is going outside, we'll talk about it. You're going to have to seal it really, really well. You know what? Goodbye, box cutter. It's the one time probably you will ever see me be like, no box cutters. Very rarely. Because I do love my box cutters. Whoops. Sorry you guys can't see this. This cardboard is a little bigger than my desktop, so I apologize. But anyway, carve out your top. We need all this extra. You ever have that song in your head, you really want to sing it, but you know that if you do, Facebook will probably be like, oh, that's copyright. Not that I could sing as well as the person who originally sings it, because no. All right, so now I have my 2 scalloped edges. Okay, so this is the basic start of my tombstone, yes? Okay, now what we're going to do is, well, right now it's flat. And we could glue these together and we could make a flat tombstone. Just realized my camera's all wonky. There we go. But instead, what we're going to do is, fix my camera. Boop. We are going to make slits, go about halfway down for each of these. So we'll figure, find the middle. Look, this is twice you guys have seen me use scissors. Boop. And fit them together. Boop. And what this is going to do is it's going to give us our thickness that we need and extra strength for our tombstones. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're just going to glue those down. Now again, you can use tape if you want, but when it comes to like strength and stuff, we'll go with the old glue gun. We're going to count how many times I burn myself because this glue gun is amazing and I don't know how I lived without it for so long, but it is also extremely hot. So again, warning, littles, you know what not to do. Ran out of glue. It's probably gonna. Just hold it down, let it dry or let it cool because it's hot glue. We can do it again down here, same thing. So I take 2, make sure I go at least to the middle. That one was a little shallow, so we'll go a little further for this one. That's over the middle. And take the slits and we line them up, push them together. I said together. Together. Together, together. There we go. Boop. Now these are flat. Boop. Let's see if I can pull this up a little bit. Boop. Oh, those are my sweet, sweet shorts. There we go. So we have that one, and then we'll do another one. I don't know. We'll do a funny design. It'll work. It'll work. More glue. So much hot glue. Now again, if you are doing this outside, obviously, especially in New England, hot glue will not work because, fun fact, hot glue freezes and breaks. So hot glue, not great to use on outside stuff. And again, this is cardboard, so if you seal it really, 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 really well, it might make it. I also just realized we put this on the wrong side, but that's okay because we're going to paint it next week. Okay, so there's that. Now I have to take my other side. Whew, it was underneath. I got a little nervous. There we go. And we're going to glue that one on. More hot glue. Oh, how did I live so long without this thing? It is super hot. So again, 4 littles, no hot glue. Bloop. Now because I want to get this even, I'm going to stand it up. I'm sorry you guys can't see on the little cam, but flat surface, stand it up, try and get it even, and then you hug it. And hugging is technical. It's very technical. You want to hug it, have it stand up straight and flat, and then just kind of be super awkward for a little bit while you just hug these random pieces of cardboard. Blow it. Actually, it looks pretty good. What do you think? Tombstone-ish? Yeah? Now, once you have that part settled, I'm going to try and get my camera up. Hold on, let me see if I can get my camera up a little higher. There we go. It kind of works. Bloop. Right, so now that we have this gap, so these are the front and the back of my tombstone, we have to seal this side up. Now, there are a lot of ways to do that, obviously, but we're going to use the cardboard method. Why? Because, well, you guys know, everyone knows actually, I love cardboard. So we're just going to fit that in with some more glue. I feel like at this point I'm just kind of tack welding. Droop, droop. Tack welding is when you're using a welder. Oh my god, there's glue everywhere. There's glue dripping onto the floor. Anarchy! That's okay. It's just hot glue. Haha, hot. Yep. Hey, hot glue is hot. Fun fact. So be very careful, or you'll end up like me, because I now have hot glue on my hands, and it's a little warm. But the great part is that now that we have that kind of like tacked into a spot, we can go back through. We can actually put lots of glue on here. Boop, 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 boop. If you have holes, kind of skip them for now. Mostly because, you know, we don't want hot glue on your hands. I know my arm's in the way, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hold this part up. Boop. Kind of squish it together. And again, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have tacked it with tape. That's alright. We learn every time we do something. That's the whole point of prototyping, right? This is the first one I've done. I've never made a tombstone out of cardboard. So that means that it might come out really well. It might come out absolute atrociously. But we're going to try because the first time is the first attempt in learning. It's not a fail. It's the first attempt in learning. Woohoo, hot. Again. Hot glue is hot. I just want this one to settle. Please. Please get cold. And then, unfortunately, you're not going to see on the little cam, but to bend cardboard, you just do lots of little bends. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. And again, it's just a lot of little bends. First round. And you bend it over the second round. And we run out of cardboard. But that's okay. Because like I said, this is a two-parter. And then again, I'm just going to kind of tack it here. Hot, hot, so hot, so hot. I apologize. I might have accidentally cussed and the mic picked it up. And I'm so very sorry. Because I think I just burned myself. Yay for live entertainment. I think I said duck, just for those where. So you're going to continue on like this. You're just going to slowly tape or glue and go all the way around. And that's where we're going to leave it today. Because next week, we're going to learn how to make more. And we're also going to learn how to paint. So continue on, do the sides, and then just make sure it's really, really, really sturdy. So more glue, more tape, and then just go around and round and round. Okay. This is the first prototype, which means that the next one that you do will be